This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning. This is Jack from Charting the Markets, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Wednesday, the 2nd of October. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing, learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right. Okay. Right, let's have a look at ES. Now, we had a decent decline yesterday. I was thinking that when we reach this possible head and shoulder neckline, we might see a test of the 5800 area. I'm still wondering if we might do that, and that could set up a very nice looking head and shoulders. On NQ, NQ, we've got a possible head and shoulders working as well. Not quite as nice. RTY has made a lower low, so if this is a bull flag, it is a larger bull flag. On the other hand, we're pretty close to where I'd be looking for some kind of a bounce there, and I'm wondering if we might get one. We don't have a decent flag support trend line at the moment, though. On YM, again, possible head and shoulders forming here. Wouldn't be as nice as the one on ES. On DAX and SDX, DAX, we've got nice move down, pretty close to a test of the monthly pivot at 19,185. No current positive divergence, and we do have some, no, we don't have any positive divergence on ESTX either. So we may be topping out here, but we're at an inflection point where we could see a rally back up to the weekly pivot, 57.89 area. But if we see a head and shoulders form and break down, and really that could break down straight away in terms of the quality of the pattern, then we could have a target down here in about 56.25, but we could have support at the monthly pivot at 56.98.50. All right, let's have a look at the bigger picture charts. And on ES, the RSI 5 sell signal had already fixed, of course, and that is now about halfway to the target, or slightly more. On SPX, we've got the weak RSI 5 sell signal has now fixed. Obvious target is the daily middle band, and I've got that daily middle band at 56.30, and on ES, the daily middle band is at 56.92. How good a match is that is with the monthly pivot? It's a pretty good match, actually, because I've got the monthly pivot at 58.50. So if we hit it, that is a big support level, and it could hold. Looking at the hourly chart, the RSI 14 sell signal amazingly still hasn't made target, leaning towards more downside really across the board. On 15-minute, no divergence. And on the 5-minute, there's no really obvious pattern here forming here, apart from the possible head and shoulders that is forming here. All right, let's have a look at NDX. NDX, on the daily chart, coming back fairly strongly towards the daily middle band, which is a very obvious target. No current divergence on the hourly chart, nothing on the 15-minute chart either. No really obvious pattern apart from, you can see there's head and shoulders forming here on NDX, and actually it's pretty nice. That could break down straight away, or we could go up a little higher to make the right shoulder. Looking at Dow, we've got, hang on, sorry, that's the weekly chart. On the daily chart, we almost got the RSI 5 sell signal fixed yesterday, but not quite, so that has not fixed yet. In terms of the hourly chart, no current divergence. The 15-minute chart, no divergence either. We could be forming a head and shoulders here, but it's not as nice as the one on SPX or NDX. Looking at IWM. IWM on the daily chart, no current divergence, and we have extended lower, and we may be forming a larger bull flag here. It's but certainly we've gone significantly lower, so it's not the original bull flag that had broken up. The RSI 14 sell signals reached the possible near miss target. Nothing on the 15-minute really. We haven't reached the obvious flag support, although there are a couple of options here. But this is the sort of area where we could see a turn back up. Looking at DAX, DAX, nice little reversal here, no current negative divergence. We didn't get an RSI 5 sell signal at the high. And yen still in political turmoil and bouncing at the moment off the 200 EMA at 37.783. All right, let's have a look at, hang on, wait a second, I'm going to pull up because I'm going to need them. I'm going to pull up the US dollar and bonds charts. So bear with me for a second. All right. Okay, let's have a look at the US dollar. Now, the rally that I was talking about here has started. It could finish. We got a little negative divergence here since we've capped the chart. So we've seen a nice little rally here, and this is the first of the two double bottoms. The target is up here in the 101.5 area, and a sustained break up over that 101.5 area has a target in about the 103.2 area. So watching that carefully. ZB, we had a nice little double bottom here, and it's broken up and it's rejected so far. Let's have a look at that on the bigger picture charts. And on TNX, hang on. Right, TNX hourly chart, we had an RSI 14 sell signal fixed. That hasn't made target yet, so that is suggesting that there is more upside to come. Bigger picture, though, we do have an RSI 14 buy signal fixed, and that is suggesting that we're going to see more downside on ZB. We could be starting that downside now. I'd still be leaning towards more of a rally. But this is a pretty convincing fail so far of this double bottom, so we'll see. CL, I mentioned that there was a possible little double bottom set up yesterday. That has broken up and made target. We're retesting the prior high in the 72.5 area, and possible resistance here. No current negative divergence on the hourly chart. NG may be breaking up, and my beautiful triangle setup may be going, which if so is a damn shame. We are on a daily RSI 5 sell signal, but we made the 60-minute sell signal target and we have gone higher. We are over triangle resistance at this stage, and that triangle may be disappearing. So we will see. But certainly here was fine. Here, not so fine. It's GC. We've got possible bull flag forming, could be an ABC, in which case I'd be wondering about a test of the monthly pivot in the 26-23 area. On SI, could again be a flag forming, and I'd be wondering about a test of the monthly pivot. We've got a little double top target. Head and shoulder target, which has a target down here in about 30.6 area. Looking at HG, HG could be an overall bull flag forming too. If so, we'd likely be at the top of the B wave. The flag wouldn't look fully formed yet. So let's have a look at KC. I've been talking about the possible double top here. We've got a little head and shoulders that's broken down with a target in the 252.5 area. We've got main support at 247.5, and if we see a sustained breakdown below that, then we would have a target at about the 222.5 area. So we could come down to about here. That would be a decent retracement after a nice move up. Keeping an open mind as to whether it makes target. We don't have anything on the daily, and the 60-minute sell signal has already reached the possible near miss target. SB, we are forming a potential head and shoulders here. It's quite a nice one. If we were to see a sustained break below the 22 area, we would have a target in about the 20.4 area, I think. So we will see. CC, strong move down. Could be a bull flag forming, but it's oversized now, I think. Keeping an open mind, no current divergence. We will see. On CT, we had a little double top that broke down, made target quickly. I'm leaning towards seeing a retest of this high here at 74.5 next. CW has continued higher. This could be a double top, but not seeing anything really saying reversal here yet. Corn has gone significantly higher and got over my other inverted head and shoulder neckline. We've got a possible 60-minute sell signal brewing, wondering about some retracement here on soy. Soy has been forming this potential level top for a while here, and I'm wondering whether this might play out. Just a breaking conversion of the monthly pivot opens the downside. Lumber. Nice looking double top that's broken down. Back testing the weekly pivot at the moment. I'm quite liking the target down here in about the 507 to 509 area. Live cattle, no longer looking as much like a double top. This is just looking like sideways consolidation at the moment. 6-minute sell signal fix, just suggesting we're going to see at least some more retracement. And lean hogs could be forming a double top, in which case we'll see a retest of this high here at 75.65. No current bigger picture suggestion of reversal. I'm just going to have a quick look at the currencies. UUSD, that nice looking double bottom on DX is matched by a nice looking double top on UUSD. We've also got GBP USD, which is possibly forming a larger head and shoulders after a smaller double top has broken down. This is fuel for the rally on the dollar, which I'm thinking may well have further to go. All right, great. Let's have a look at questions. No questions at the moment. Okay, yes, we're in a little in a little consolidation area here. We could break down directly from here. We've got a couple of nice looking head and shoulder patterns, particularly the ones on NDX and on ES and SPX, and these are nice. If we see a breakdown, we'd have big support at the monthly pivot, which is also a match with the daily middle band. And if we got below that, I'd be looking for a target in about the 56.25 area. We are overdue at least some retracement, and I would note that at the moment that head and shoulder target isn't a bad match with this rising support trend line, which I've got in about the 56.35 area. We will see whether it plays out. On the bigger picture, are we looking at anything more than the consolidation here? Not necessarily, no. And we may well find that any retracement we've done is over in a few days. When I was talking about the bigger picture here and talking about the SPX ADP, that spent a while resetting. We went a little higher, but this is still in sort of sideways consolidation territory. How are we looking on bigger picture? Toughen patterns here, not great. And actually, we lost at the end of October the possible monthly RSI 5 sell signals that were brewing on SPX and NDX. I'm not really seeing much to suggest here that we're going to see significant downside for Christmas. We shall see. All right, great. In that case, I think that's a wrap, guys. I'll have everything posted as soon as possible. I'll catch you guys later.